Hey guys, I'm CTConqueror. Got my couch behind me. Go ahead and introduce yourselves.
I'm Author Blues.
Mr. Cat.
Infinite Mystery.
Skybills.
And I am hoping y'all are enjoying Disney Block so far. I'm here to play a Mickey Mouse game from the 80s. And I'm going to teach you in the next 10 minutes why Minnie Mouse is just the worst. So let's go ahead and let's get this thing going. All right, you ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. So this is Mickey Mousecapade. I had this game when I was a little kid, could never beat it, so this is kind of my way of getting back at myself.
This game is a massive, glorified escort quest. Unfortunately, no matter how awful Minnie is, and how rewarding it would be if we could get rid of her, which we actually can, you actually can't do anything in the game without her. It forces you to have her if you want to get to the end of the level, so we're stuck with her. She follows behind you in tow, and there's some ways that you can make her a little more, a little easier to manage, but unfortunately, as far as stages where there's open pits and things like that, if she dies, you die, and she is quite a bit behind you, so platforming has to take into account both players. One thing to note is that there's a lot of stages like this where there's sort of an upper floor and lower floor, and we're pretty soon actually going to come up on exploiting that mechanic where when you die, no matter where you were in that room, you respawn in the bottom of that room. So in some cases, the bottom and the top of the room aren't actually connected, so we're going to use that for just some death warps, if you will. There's a boss in this stage that's actually defending the key. You may have seen when we started the stage, the door in the very first room was asking for the key. So we were already at the exit. We just had to find, you know, the key for it. These bosses can be a little bit scary. You can use your invincibility frames after taking a hit off of their projectiles to move through them sometimes, but unfortunately the bosses themselves will one-hit kill you if they touch you, so it's extremely risky to do it, and there's only a few instances where it saves enough time to make that risk actually worth it. So you'll see him doing that a lot more later.
So many troll chests you guys thinking?
2. So this chest he's coming up on right now, not technically necessary, I don't believe, but first try.
First
That's
try.
really good. That's really, really hard to manage. And here he's going to death warp to the bottom of the room, actually, which is going to sequence, or will cut out quite a bit of travel in this stage. That chest right there has a 50-50 shot, I think, of giving you either a troll enemy or the weapon that Minnie can shoot. You'll notice that now she can fire a shot as well, which, I mean, effectively makes you twice as powerful.
And when doing normal RTAs, you pretty much want to go into that screen with 1 health so that you pick up Minnie's star and you immediately die. So I kept a bunch of health just for practice, or not practice, but safety. But
So this is probably the most painful stage for having Minnie with you, at least for casual play, I would say.
Yeah.
The platforming can be extremely challenging on its own, just from the general barrage of enemies it throws at you. And if Minnie doesn't make it to the next platform, you just die instantly. So it can be a little bit frustrating.
section gets a little hairy sometimes.
This enemy actually also has Zelda 1 syndrome. The 10th enemy doesn't have the bomb in this case. It actually has a full health restore. So every time he kills 10 enemies, the 10th one will drop a diamond, and that's a full health restore.
Alright.
Good fight. Unfortunately, that alligator can kind of walk you back. Again, if he touches you, that's instant death.
Yeah, pretty much any boss in this game, instant death as soon as you touch it. So you'll see me get a little bit dangerously close to some of these. So
He's not afraid to, you know, make it intimate.
So this level is basically a maze. There are a bunch of trees with doors, you'll notice, and I hold down throughout this entire stage so I don't accidentally go through some, because anyone who's watched my stream knows that happens a lot.
Yeah, when you enter a door, it'll take you to a different season, and they're sort of sequential, and they actually loop, to be honest. If you go through the wrong door, you may go back a season instead of forward a season, so he's constantly trying to find the correct door to go forward. Those bears are... They're only matched by Minnie in being terrible things in this game.
He's not wrong. Yeah, so right there, I got a decent spawn and some health. So
That was a really good health drop. You needed that.
yeah, so if Minnie falls in the pit, Mickey just decides he's done also. So on that specific jump, if the bears spawn a little bit too far to the left, it's really, really hairy.
I don't believe the bears are instant death if they touch you, but they do massive damage,
Massive
right?
damage.
And they also are not afraid to make things a little cozy.
Hey, health.
It's actually getting really good patterns off of these bears. They can be... I should not talk.
Okay, you're good now.
Okay, now we're good.
Hate this thing, I'm gonna kill it. There we go. Yeah, I actually got pretty good pattern on the bears in this
I was
stage.
specifically measuring, trying not to say that before you got to the last bears.
Yeah, if you're on like the second set, like, oh, I'm getting pretty good spawns. Yeah, no, you're gonna get a bad one. Okay, so there's some invincibility you can possibly get here.
You got a full health recover.
no.
That was really good.
Yeah, if you get invincibility there, it carries all the way to the very end. If you get pretty much a perfect run, you can hit the final boss in one hit. But it's like barely.
This game was originally, all the sprite work for it was characters from Disney cartoons. I believe this one was originally the caterpillar from Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah. The witch in the first level is a Cheshire cat. The bears are Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
Okay.
It actually makes a lot of sense. 'Cause
Yeah.
they're saving Alice, but
Sure.
in the US version, whatever.
Yeah, the only reference left to Alice in the entire game is actually the final cutscene, right?
Yeah, because Alice.
Yeah.
I actually don't remember. Actually, no, in the Japanese version, the boss is Hook in this level.
I think you get less health in the Japanese version too.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's not
correct.
good for speedrunning.
Good old Infinite Mystery behind me likes to run that version.
So this is the...
I don't have enough health for it. I'm gonna.
yeah,
take
this is the Pete boss. Typically, if you had enough health to manage, you would sit here and just take the swords. Fortunately, Minnie doesn't have a hitbox. So send her up there and let her deal with it. All right, this last stage is easily the most frustrating one in the run, I think.
Yeah, this is where mini platforming gets a little complicated.
On top of that, a lot of the time in the first stage, at least, he was revealing health pickups throughout the stage. He wants to probably avoid doing that in general in here, just because sometimes instead of revealing a health pickup, you'll reveal an owl, I think it is, that
Yeah.
steals Minnie away from you.
Which would be great.
That would be awesome. Except for the game expects you to recover her before you beat the game, so you have to, against your better judgment, go get her back. We don't bring Minnie with us here. She's awful at platforming, so you get her a little bit desynced and...
My favorite stage in the game because of that, or screen.
Yeah. It's like finally free of her.
Every once in a while she'll follow you. It's like, nah, get back down there. I don't need you.
So we're approaching... coming up pretty soon is a mini-boss in this stage that he's going to be fighting. It's going to be the Pete from the ship, essentially, again, chucking daggers at him again. In this one, he probably will, assuming health permitting...
Ooh, I can't get hit again.
yeah, that's...
So I'm gonna go a little bit safe here. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna take a death.
Yeah, forced
Yeah.
death is probably your best choice. He's going to intentionally take damage off of one of the knives in the next room and force his way through the room because it just doesn't make sense to try to
There's
actually do
Minnie
the
trying to
fight.
view pain. Had to happen at least once.
That was good.
Not liking this. Okay. Okay, I think we're good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was close.
That boss will one-hit kill you as well. This one, he's just going to get behind her.
Okay, time is when Mickey and Minnie stand in the doorway.
coming
I'll
up
yell
very
it
soon.
out. Time. Sub 9.
8:45. Nice job.
Nice.
About 6 months ago, that actually would have beat my PB.
Yeah.
So, hey, thanks for watching, guys. Hey, got sub 9. That was my one goal, was just to get sub 9.
All right, welcome back to Summer Games Done Quick 2016, sponsored by Twitch. That was Mickey Mousecapade from CTConqueror. We've got a few more donations here, and then I'm out. We've got a $50 donation from Zash that says, to save frames means to make the frames not exist. So can we save the animals by making them not exist? Say, by obliterating them in an exploding planet? I must think about this more. So in the meantime, let's have more Disney sing-alongs. And we have a $20 donation from Bad Scribbler that says, I'm up for dooming this marathon with more Doom. And speaking of, we've still got just around $20,000 to go for that Doom incentive. If you want to see a bonus Ultimate Doom run after Final Doom, you need to get your donations in now, because that's in around an hour, hour and a half, and we'd all like to see that. Anyway, that's just about going to do it for me. I have been your host, Eganworks. I'm going to pass it off to the next guy here. It's been an honor and a privilege to be your host here at SGDQ. I'll see you guys later.